I'm here with Asad again. So what do you think? Are you happy?
Yes, good. I predicted 2-1, got 2-1, which is what I was hoping for at least. I think Garcia had a great game.
Yeah, so did I, yeah.
And so hats off to him. I think Gundogan had a good game. I felt Kevin De Bruyne wasn't as influential today. I felt in that central...
few passes going astray, weren't
Yeah,
there?
that central position for him, I think, is not that great, but that's all right. And Gabriel Jesus, he came through, which is great. VAR, everybody's talking about it, just never ending. But
well, I've just seen the replay of Foden, and that's a penalty.
That's a penalty.
That's a penalty. He doesn't.
Incredible.
Sidibe doesn't touch the ball.
If it was Liverpool, they will just reverse the decision and give.
It doesn't even get reviewed though.
Yeah.
And in the first half, they're reviewing a penalty when they gave Mahrez offside.
And
so I don't get it.
Yeah, it's absolute shambles. But glad. I mean, we all were in doubt about Guardiola's selection. He pulled it off, I think, in a way. 3 at the back.
Do you think we look more comfortable with 3 at the back?
I think we were in a lot more control, I feel. But I think that also came through Garcia. Because I think he was a bit more assured than Otamendi or...
Well, since Garcia's come in, we've looked a lot stronger at the back.
Yeah,
we've looked a lot more... composed on the ball and comfortable with it.
Yeah, absolutely. So credit to him. I hope he gets more chances in the future. I'm also happy that Guardiola has been a bit flexible. He's not like just a one-trick pony sort of a thing. He's adapted to something. So I'm glad to see.
He's realised some mistakes, hasn't he?
Yeah. So I'm glad to see that. But would have liked to see a much stronger side. I think Sterling could have been a lot better. But I think it's all right. We got the result.
Well, I'm glad Sterling got a rest because I think he needed that today.
True. That is true as well.
He's been needing it. What do you think of? I'm trying to think the guy Cancelo, because I thought he was man of the match for me today.
Yeah, he I don't know what was the reason why. It was probably because of the press conferences and stuff like that. People were questioning him, but he did.
He's had a bit of a kick up the rear end, hasn't he, the last few days?
I think he did it well. But for me, I think those two, Garcia and Cancelo, were big influences. We'll have to figure out about Kevin De Bruyne.
I thought there was a few. I thought Mahrez had a better game. I think Mahrez is getting better and better now.
I feel like he's got that hunger and that desire to just do it. So very, very similar to what he did at Leicester. So it's good to see that.
I mean, Andy was telling me at our time he's very one-footed, and maybe he is sometimes. Here he is, sneaking up.
You did call it, you did.
Just to let you know, I also said 2-1 in the prediction league as well, so I got 3 points there. So, where do we go for the rest of the season? What are your expectations?
I think we can't do it alone. Other teams will have to pull their socks up, and just try and pull some of the points off Liverpool. But
are we still talking about this title? Are we not giving it up yet?
I think it's doable, but other teams will have to chip in, I suppose. But I think if we can prioritise the Champions League and the FA Cup, I'll consider that as a good success.
I'm just going to swing around because I want to make a point of this.
No, you don't have to.
Somebody didn't like 3-5-2. I want to hear his thoughts on 3-5-2 right now.
Here's my thoughts on 3-5-2. If 3-5-2 is that great, why do we keep getting caught out with every single long ball that goes over the top? Garcia was caught out, he got bollocked by Fernandinho about 3 or 4 times today, and he had a really good game, Garcia.
And I'm going to get...
I thought Fernandinho was excellent as well.
Asad, I'm going to jump in here.
But what my other question is, we play 3-5-2, and you play 3-5-2, so your full-backs overlap, your wing-backs overlap. Never happened today. No, Mendy wasn't overlapping. Cancelo wasn't overlapping. They were playing wide, but no overlap. So
I thought that was Cancelo's best game in a blue shirt for me.
I thought Cancelo was very, very good today, but you're talking about a 3-5-2. Well, that's supposed to stop the balls over the top with 3 centre-backs. It wasn't happening today, especially second half when they brought Moise Keane on. They were pumping ball after ball after ball over the top. And how many times they were first to the ball with no challenge. A bit more composure,
What did you think of Rodri in the back three? He was supporting the back three, wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the playing out the ball and everything else, I think was really, really good. But if you're playing 3 at the back, you've got to stop those balls coming over. You can't be allowing Calvert-Lewin, Moise Keane, to be first to the ball on the edge of the area. A quick shot off. You know, I mean, the way today went for Bravo. You know, it was one of those. But I mean, we got the job done. At the end of the day,
as soon as that one goal went in for Everton, we were looking quite nervous. I was very nervous. It was like, I've come all the way here. I want to see 3 points. But fair play.
Listen, you can't question Pep.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, you can say, was it the best formation? I don't know. Maybe we won. So you've got to say that. And we were cruising at 2-0 until
Pearson's full of 2 goals. So
hit the post. You know, I think we should have had more today. I think we should have been outside. I'll be honest with you.
I'm just saying as well.
I thought Everton were garbage.
We've just seen that Foden challenge again in the second half. Sidibe never touched the ball. That was the Foden one in the second half. Didn't even get reviewed. That was a penalty all day long.
Well, I mean, from where I was sat, it was the other end, but I saw Stu Brennan posted on Twitter from what his replays he saw. Andy and Cheeseman both thought it was a penalty.
It's been proved. It was. He never touched the ball, Sidibe.
I want to talk about something. I mean, I've come and watched the game here about VAR. One thing I realised is that you just can't celebrate anymore. You just have to just hold back.
It's horrible as a fan.
It's just like, what is this? I mean, that goal went in. It's like, oh, just wait for VAR. And then by that time, the excitement is just gone. Even when Foden scored, I just said that just let's wait for VAR.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's been proved. Cancelo was offside. He was 3 yards off. So, yes, that one was right. The one I've got an issue with is when the one in the first half where Mahrez is offside, and all of a sudden it appears on the screen that he's checking for a penalty.
But IFAB have just made the rules clear. The rules have been made clear by IFAB, and that is we don't want to interfere, or VAR shouldn't interfere unless it's absolutely clear and obvious. Now, the first one that you said Cancelo was clearly offside. Well, the linesman is 5 yards away from him, never flagged.
Yeah, shouldn't be missing it.
So never flagged. So you could argue, okay, well, is it clear and obvious who steps in? Well, if the linesman's not seeing it, why look at it? But then you've got the next one where the Mahrez one, he flags for a clear offside, and yet they carry it through and review a penalty decision. It's like
and apparently, from if you remember, they did a drop ball after that. There was no free kick. It was a drop ball.
It's just.
So what was that for?
Anyway.
Did you enjoy the game?
I absolutely loved it. Yeah, loved the things, the light and the environment. I'm gonna come back. Yeah.
Good.
I found the parking right as well, so it's easier to now just park there, come in, and watch the game.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Good stuff. I'm excited. I'm glad I met you guys as well.
It's great to meet you at last.
Yes, indeed.
And at least we got 3 points.
Yes,
you're a lucky omen. You can come again.
Anyway, Happy New Year, guys. Asad, thank you for the support on the channel. It is much appreciated.
Nice to meet you.
Take care. Take care, guys.